Welcome to True's Reef. Alright guys, this is True Reef. This is an update on a 200-gallon Jabor reef tank. So far, everything of course has been doing extremely well. All the fish, all of my corals, I did lose that one poison envy, but the polyp stopped showing a long time ago, and it probably took it, I know, at least, I don't know, maybe 8 months to a year to die off. But basically I could have fragged it. I chose not to, just let it be. But anyway, all of the other acros are doing great. They're growing extremely fast. The millies, the acroporas, the staghorns, all of them, the digis, everything. So I'll give you a little close up after a bit. But all of the fish, once again, they're all doing great. I did do a measurement today. Every last one of the tangs are over 4.5 inches. I think the smallest one would be the Tamini tang, and I think it's like 4.5, right at 5 inches. And as you can see, the black fox face is a little longer than that. But anyway, all my other small little fish, they're doing great. I've been considering adding the 2 flame angels, but I'm still debating on it. It's been a while since I've been debating on it. It's almost 2 years, but those are not my favorite fish. But you know how they can do when it comes to LPS and SPS. They're just risky, basically. So anyway, with that being said, everything else has been doing good. Milliporas, my little shelf here. I think I need to get more light on that. I think that's the pink Floyd. Yeah, pink Floyd, and that way I can get it to do a little bit more growing for me. I guess the color is nice, but it hasn't grown much. On the back side, it's been basing out, but anyway, as you can see, all of these, they're about touching, but I have went in there and pretty much fragged a lot of them, and that way they don't, I just frag them in the area that they're about to touch, and that way they don't bump into each other and start fighting. But other than that, they all just grow. I haven't fragged the tank as far as to sell anything. Right now I'm just trying to get it to grow out. That's a Walt Disney piece, and as you can see, it's completely green. I might need to put it under a LED. The Fox Flame, I believe. And I also have these two. I did not want those two to end up beside each other with that color, but the one on the right, it went in as a brown out, and that's what it's coming out to be, almost like a red planet. And then I forget, firecracker or something like that. But anyway, moving forward. Sorry for this glare. I'm trying to get out of the shot for the most part. My other acros, my Doomsday. I really like this one. Looks pretty cool. And sooner or later, as you can see, it's basing out. It's gonna touch that base. It's gonna be pretty cool. All of my other acros, this whole little shelf here is gonna be pretty nice once it starts to get its whole body. Like you can see, it's basing out a lot. So once the arms start to come out, like this one here, it did a bunch of basing, and as you can see, they're starting to poke out. So it's gonna look good once they get started. Same with all these other ones. I think that's the pink lemonade, arc firework, I believe. Milliporas, somewhere over the rainbow millie. I think, forget the one on the right, but the somewhere over the rainbow is the left one. Not sure of this guy, but it's extremely nice. It's like a big old hand sticking out, actually. It's doing good. My little gems in the back there, can't see those too much. Get out you guys' way. But this stag is doing good, but hasn't taken off like I expected. But I guess that's cool, because I didn't want to have to keep fragging it or whatever. So forgive me for the scratches, but anyway. Now these torches, I forget, CC21 torch. and I think it's a Joker torch. And they both have about 5 or 6 heads apiece, and they've been doing pretty good. If you can go back in my fire pit videos, I broke that thing all the way down, so pretty much killed it. It was bigger than both of these put together. I almost killed it, and it's coming back. I'm not gonna let that get out of hand again. But anyway, all the little trinkets on the bottom, the mushrooms, I think things in the cut, purple Monty. Oh, this is one that I like. It's I think it's called the John Deere Leptoceras. Looks pretty decent. There was another one that was pretty big. It died off, but it's coming back. So as you can see, this Mamba of my Duncan coral has always been like a show of the tank. I used to have a torch about the same size. The torch and I forget what the candy cane was about the same size, and the torch and the candy cane didn't last. The Duncan is resilient. It just stays with me. I love the Zoas, as you can see. I like all the colors that they actually put out. I want to add more, but I really would like to get this rock out of here. I don't. It's so hard, but I want to get it out of here because I believe that they're gonna start taking over. And as you can see, they did. That was a whole Zoa rock right there. It's probably had like 6 or 7 different Zoas on there. They're all gone except that one. Or the other two, you can see little bits once these close up. You can see them, but they're gone for the most part. And I really like when that sucker gets bigger. This is a watermelon chalice. And the colors in that is gonna be pretty decent when it gets bigger. But I haven't been producing much light on it, but I have tons of light, so I just have to turn them up. But with that being said, this is True Reef. Carried you guys on long enough. Give you a run through of this small little swamp area. Still running the T2 Aquamax. I mean, that thing's last forever, and I'm at like what, 6.6. So the drip rate, show you that real fast. So that's the drip rate that you get in that. I'm not sure, but anyway, skimmer's still the same, doing its thing. Beast of a skimmer. I barely emptied that cup. Everything else, top off, ATO, Tonzi, of course, Refugium, still bubbling away. I never clean it. I never take anything out of it. Just let it go. But one day I might. But right now it is an extremely put together cool ecosystem. It runs itself. I don't do much to it. I haven't changed the water in probably a month and a half. This is the first time I was able to do that with this 200-gallon tank, but it is about 2.5 years old. So, you know, of course, with age comes stability. So the best thing I can say that I haven't done with this tank is I just left it alone. That I have done. The best thing I can say I have done is just left it alone. Not even recording videos. I mean, look at it. Like, you see the last video, you come back to this, and you realize, like, things have definitely been growing. I don't even put my hands in it other than to clean the glass. So, with that being said, this is True Reef. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm also building a pond in the backyard. I throw a small little picture of the before and after, at least where I'm at. So, see you guys.